these next two catalysts for AMC stock are going to be massive and are going to give us that next leg up. This is what we have seen time and time and again throughout the past. So we're going to break this down, factual data only. This is not going to be my opinion. So you guys can't really argue with the factual data. I'm just bringing it to your guys' attention. Hit that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think about this catalyst? And let's get straight into it. So if you guys aren't aware, the next big catalyst for AMC, one of the two that we are going to talk about in this video, is going to be earnings. And I know some of you guys are going to click off this video as soon as you see this. Fundamentals don't matter. We all do know. As far as the short squeeze, fundamentals don't matter, but fundamentals in the grand scope of the short squeeze do matter. When the fundamental valuation goes up and up and up and up, that means your potential downside becomes less and less and less. That means more people are more inclined to buy AMC and to ultimately hold on to AMC if they already have a position in AMC. But why do I say earnings is going to give us that next leg up? Well, it has happened the last 3 earnings calls. Take a look back at history. As you guys can see back here, March 10th, 2021, if you had held on to your position when earnings did come out, AMC was about $8.50 per share, ran all the way up to about $15 per share. That would have been a return of almost 100%. It came back down. We chilled out until the next earnings call, which was May 6th, and we were around May 6th. What price were we? About $10.50. 1 month later, almost to the day, we rallied up about 1,000%, almost 1,000%, up to about $80 per share. The last earnings call we did get, which was by far the best earnings call that we have ever got, or I shouldn't say ever got, but since the pandemic has begun, beating all analyst expectations. That came out August 9th, and we were only about $28 per share, ran all the way up to $53 per share. There was a lot of excitement, a lot of innovation that was announced at this earnings call, and I don't think this next one is going to be anything less. But what is very important now, and why I'm even more bullish than these last 3 earnings calls and the moves that we did get, you know, on the low end about 50% move, on the higher end about a 1000% move, is because we do have this low volume. So if they announce something that is great for the business, possibly partnerships or what they just plan to do to expand maybe how they interact with customers with crypto, or what kind of events, like I said, they're going to be doing UFC fights, even gaming events, all these different avenues that they have been exploring, even possibly expanding AMC On Demand and making that even bigger. That alone will give AMC a bigger multiple to value the company, just like $1 of AMC earnings are worth a lot less than $1 of Netflix earnings, because that is seen as more innovation, more future growth. So besides all of that, besides, you know, the great things that are expected to come out on AMC's earnings call, this has happened throughout history, and when you see low volume and good things come out on an earnings call, you will see a rally. Now, we could see a rally up until earnings, which is kind of what I do expect due to the low volume and just a lot of people pricing in a lot of great things for AMC, as they have had and have been breaking a lot of movie records overall. As we do know, Venom Let There Be Carnage, that was the top grossing movie, or the second highest top grossing movie ever in the month of October for the movie theater industry at all. So there's been a lot of great things. A lot of people are going to price in AMC's positive earnings. You're going to see a lot of traders pile into the stock as well before earnings does come out, and then ultimately after earnings does come out. Typically, we have seen a rally after earnings. We could see a rally into earnings and a sell-off after earnings, just to be honest with you guys, but I don't think that's going to be the case, because that has not happened throughout the whole year of 2021. So that is the simple, you know, basic gist of what is expected to come out on earnings, why this will be a big catalyst, why I am expecting a big move to the upside. It's really not rocket science here. We have seen this throughout the last 3 earnings calls. If you had bought AMC on the earnings date, held it for 1 month, even, you know, a month and a half, you would have made a ton of money, been very happy in your AMC trade. The second thing that we do, and I should end that by saying the earnings call is going to be November 1st, or that is the estimated earnings call, November 1st. It can change around, but I would expect it to be around November 1st. Also, the second thing you guys do need to know, which is important as well, coming from a tweet from Adam Aron's Twitter 3 hours ago. And speaking of Disney, Eternals from Marvel Studios, this article in Deadline is certainly encouraging. I am thinking that yet again, Marvel has another huge blockbuster for AMC theaters to show to delight our guest. And this article right here is very interesting. So Eternals first day advance tickets beating Shang-Chi and Black Widow, AMC sees biggest day one pre-sales of the year. Exclusive. Exhibition need not worry. After October's vibrant box office, there is indeed more blockbuster business to come in November. Deadline has learned that advance ticket sales for Disney's Marvel's Eternals opening on November 5th are already quite huge. Insiders say advanced ticket sales for the movie from Oscar-winning filmmaker Chloe Zhao is estimated to have racked up 2.6 million in its first 24 hours, an amount that's 86% ahead of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, 1.4 million, and 30% ahead of Black Widow at 2 million over the same period of time. For number one exhibitor AMC, Eternals reaps their largest day one sale so far this year. Eternals tickets went on sale Monday. So AMC has not seen a pre-advanced ticket sale size of this ever in this year. So definitely great news right here for AMC. As you guys do know, these films have done incredibly well so far. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of revenue generated through these films at the theaters. So all in all, I do think, earnings being on November 1st, this movie, launching on November 5th, there's going to be a lot of great news, and overall these two catalysts are going to be huge for that first week of November, and I do expect great things to be coming. So if you are discouraged about AMC, you're really wondering why it has took so long, I would look to earnings and for history to repeat itself. History does not always repeat itself, but it usually does rhyme. And I think the rhyming rhythm here is that AMC does well after their earnings calls. Not specifically, the day of the call, but about a month after, you see huge returns on your investment. So if you guys got value out of this video, hit the like button for me, consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think about earnings for AMC? What do you think about the first week of November? I think it's going to be a very bullish time period, or a very, explosive move to the upside for AMC. I could be wrong, I could be right. I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial planner or your dad, so ultimately come to your own conclusions. I wish there was more to add to this. We have not got estimates from AMC's actual numbers that they will put out, but I do expect they will be above 446.7 million like we did get on the last earnings call. If AMC can do something crazy, reach, let's say, $1 billion of revenue, you totally change the outlook for the business. And really at this point, there's no short thesis left on AMC, and after earnings, this will solidify that there is absolutely no short thesis on AMC stock. So that's all for this video. If you guys do want to directly support the channel, check out the links down below in the description of this video. Link for Public, link for Webull. As always, the link for the buy and sell alerts. If you guys want to get notified every time a trade is bought or sold in stock, options, and or crypto, that link is at your disposal down below in the description of this video. We do it all, guys. We make a ton of money with that for a very inexpensive cost. So if you guys want to be a part of it, check it out. That is going to conclude this video. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one.